Age of Empires Online. This is supposed to be the new huge game out by Robot Entertainment. If you've been following, we've been waiting for this for a little while. We've been waiting for the new Age of Empires game to come out. I personally, I love the series. I've been playing since Age of Empires 2, ever since I was little. And essentially, what it is it's the new Age of Empires. So RTS, all that stuff you'd expect. But they've got a new twist, new graphics, and also it is online. So it's like a constant world kind of thing. Facepalm. It's Evany. That's exactly what it is. It's Evany. It's an online game where it takes you 3 hours to make one guy. And once that guy is done, then you can't do anything with him because, you can't risk your one guy you spent 3 hours on. Instead of turning it into a video game where you play for a couple hours and increase your strategy, that kind of thing, they're turning it into like a pastime. That's exactly what it is. That's what happened with Evany. That's what all Battle Dawn, all that stuff that was online, and it's a constant world, ended up failing. I know I've played them for an hour, and I loved it. Played it for a couple more days, but there's no replay value whatsoever. So, and the graphics are terrible. It looks like it's for 5-year-olds and made out of Lego. Quite honestly, it looks like it should be on the Wii. It looks terrible. I should be able to show you some screenshots of it, but quite honestly, it doesn't look like Age of Empires 3 whatsoever. It doesn't have that style, which is okay because it's a completely different game. But it doesn't have the things that it really needs. It looks overdone. It looks cartoony. It looks terrible. And like I was saying, we just came off of Age of Empires 3, the Asian Dynasties. That game was amazing. It was it was Jesus Christ in a video game. It had all the strategies you needed. It had that replay value with the card system and the leveling. It had tons of units and all the complexity you could want. It had tons of civilizations. Not as many as Age of Empires 2, but it was still a great game. I still play with my friends. And I heard, the new Age of Empires is coming out, and we get this hump of dog turd. It's terrible, because Age of Empires 3 is a great game. Age of Empires 2 is a great game. Age of Empires 1, I've only played it a little bit, but that seemed like a good game. And now they made this. And what they claim it'll be able to do is it's a persistent world. So it's never ending. You can play 24/7. But the thing is, when you have a persistent world like that, the drawbacks are that it takes a long time to get anything accomplished at all. It's not your 30 seconds and your musketeers done and you get a rush going. It's not like that whatsoever. The way I've seen it being played is it takes a long time. They put it in fast motion and your buildings come and stuff. And also another thing is if you get killed, then your town is gone forever and you have to restart your entire thing. It's terrible. I can't believe they're doing this. They are taking the Age of Empires series, teabagging it and drowning it in Little Tiny River. That's essentially what's happening. They are placing a teabag in the mouth of Age of Empires and killing it. This is completely wrong. Honestly, what I expect from this, and they're also supposed to be paying for it. So you're going to be paying for this like World of Warcraft. This is going to be terrible. The only thing I really expect from it is everybody's going to pay for it the first couple months, and it'll come out. Everybody's going to love. Go, that looks so cool, and then they realize after a little while that, oh my God, this is boring. I can't believe I paid for an entire month of this. I'm going to be playing this for about a week. And it'll die off, and you get the people who paid for 1 month and then abandon the game, and you have all these abandoned people everywhere. That's essentially what happened with Evany. That's what happened with Battle Dawn. That's happened with all those games that are persistent worlds like that. It doesn't work. There is no replay value. You will not capture your audience for long enough. This game is gonna look terrible to me. The sad part is I'm gonna probably buy it anyways, just to make sure. I'm depressed that they did this to this series. Anyways, out of 5 from the expectations that I've seen so far, from the presentations I've seen, looks like about a 0.5 out of 5. This is going to be the Halo Wars of the Age of Empires series. Alright, this is Unfair Advantage Films. Make sure, please, be careful with this game. I wouldn't get addicted.